Oh, good afternoon, folks. Hey, it's Shooter. Hey, we're going to go over swing trade notes. Of course, at the end of the presentation, please do review our disclosures. Okay, now this will be our last video before the new year. So we'll come back in that first week of January on that Wednesday. Maybe do something when I'm in Tuesday a little early, just because I want to get a good start to the year and try and get you guys prepped. So let's jump right into this. Well, taking a look at this week's swing trade notes, GLD is still playing out nicely. I mean, it's going to be a slow grind, I think, from here. Just keep that in mind. But our next target on deck is still that 197. We've stayed well above the breakout line. Nice flaggy look to the upside, so I expect that to continue. Now, Blackstone, if you're still in this, I'd cover, maybe that 130, 107 is our top. And then we come back into maybe 109, and then we look for another entry long, because that looks to me like it's really, just rejecting right at the 50-day a little bit. So that would be my suggestion there. And looking at the dollar, we're still in no man's land. We're still in between, right around that 8-day, just hugging it, right around that larger July 2016 support band that we have, right on the top of it. So right now that's holding as support. So as soon as that breaks, we should see that break down to 99. All right, now TLT, we're pushing a little bit here. I wouldn't be surprised if this extends a little bit on this this cycle wave 3. Maybe goes up to 101, 102, because we didn't get any kind of a back test here. We sort of put it in here and we're pushing. So that may extend, at least from my visual there. So obviously, if you took the $100 June calls that we shot out a ways back, you did pretty well. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. Really, this is the only thing on my radar. Apple didn't give me what I wanted, so it sort of faded away. Pins didn't give me what I wanted either, and then it kept going. I really don't like the last couple of weeks of the year because volume is so sporadic. Even though you get it, there's nothing that says it's going to hold. But we've got this bullish grind that's going on, into a Santa rally here. So, at Tesla, I'm looking for a shot at this 286, 290 range, and ultimately I'm hoping I get some kind of back test just before the holiday so I can take some calls long into the first of the year. That's kind of my thoughts. So, well, this is what we have for this week, folks, besides the ETF tracking. Spider is heading towards that 477. No reason we should slow down here. Just a slow grind. NASDAQ, same thing, slow grind, except we're heading a little higher, maybe to that 434. Now, as far as the Bitcoin space, my goodness, is that like a beautiful map or what? Everything's great. Just unbelievable. Nice ride if you took it. Okay, so let's talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to get this flat, sort of like the same flat we're building out, a couple symbols that I've noted. We get above this 46, the most we're going to get for this 3. If we don't get euphoric here, in other words, we got to push past that 3. I mean, like in 2 or 3 candles, boom. We get up towards the 223, around 50K, which happens to be a psychological number. I would expect a little deeper drawdown at that point. But at this point, we're still building out this flat as far as I'm concerned. Now, GBTC, looking for that 37 now. Again, building out sort of a flat. Now, once we put in our 3 around 38, we should get a decent drawdown to maybe 33. So, those of you who don't have a position on in Bitcoin, that would sort of be the spot to start scaling. Now, Ethereum, just continuing to grind here, heading towards our intermediate wave 3 around 25.25, ultimately with a target of that 27783, which I might have had that for a year. I don't know. It's been there for a while. All right, XRP really hasn't been moving too much, a little higher, about 62. Same with the alts. I didn't put Solana or ADA in here, but all of the altcoins should come alive when Bitcoin gets back over 50K. I mean, all of them. So we should have a little bit of a rally there as well. But that's what I have going into the holiday week, folks. We'll see you after Christmas. As far as a swing trade notes publication, it'll be out the first week of January. Well, happy holidays, folks. Great trading. Until next time.